Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, Mr. Fix-It. Glad you're here. I picked up a couple of things. Today is like a review day in Mr. Fix-It town. Whenever I get time, I try to work these in. There's quite a few things that I like to get reviewed. I did pick up I call them a power pack. I'm sure everybody has their own name. This is a power pack for you can use it for ATVs for anything from 4 to 6 cylinder. You would need a bigger one for an 8 cylinder, I would assume. This one here is for a 4 to 6 cylinder automobile, or you can use it for a UTV, ATV. I call them quad runners. So I never had an interest in getting one of these, but with these days, with everything being electric, and now I also have my cell phone, and I have my my Bluetooth speaker. We have fans that run on the USB cord, and this one here has the USB. Let me take it out here for you. So I got this on online at HomeDepot.com. Okay, so what this thing does is it has the charger port here. It has a button. The button here tells you how charged it is. Now it did say in the instructions, it does come with instructions. Instructions right here. Okay, so I suggest, like with everything, read through the instructions. Lots of times we've got to skip that, but I really do with my, getting older and older. It is really smart to read instructions when you get a product, because there are some hidden things that it may do it may help you. But anyway, this thing has the readout here. It tells you, if it's charged or not. This is fully charged. I just charged it. Okay, and what happens is you want to keep, test this thing every week or, once a month, and keep the thing charged so the battery stays strong. It also has this port here, which has your USB 2 amp and also a 12 amp, like your car. We used to call it a cigarette lighter. It's a power port right now, I guess. Time changes things, Us old folks, we call it one thing, and they call it something different now. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. This is a power port. This is the USB. So you take your USB cord, plug it in, okay, and turn the thing on. Okay, you got a switch here to turn that on. It's good to turn everything off when you're not using it, because it doesn't run the battery down unnecessarily. So when you're done with it, you turn it off. But anyway, I can use this to charge my cell phone, charge any fans we have, charge, there's so much that charges with USB now. Charge my Bluetooth speaker. It also has, the connections here to connect it to your car battery or your UTV, ATV. I mean, anybody who has say a snowmobile or an ATV, UTV that's gone out, into the wilderness, the country where nothing is out there. This is a great thing to have, because heaven forbid your battery runs down. You can use this thing to charge up. But what I mainly got it for, I never was interested in one until they came out with one with the USB on it, because now, if we're out camping or something and we need to charge our phones or whatever, then I can plug into this and be done with it. It's a simple, plug it in, charge it, carry this thing with you. It's not that big. What I would recommend, like I said, is checking it every, other week or monthly. Make sure it's holding its charge, this button here, okay? But also, to charge it, get yourself a small extension cord. Let me get this one. Okay, so I have this small extension cord I use. I just plug it into the back here. Take this cover off. Plug this thing into the back. and then plug it into an outlet. Okay, and it'll charge itself and it'll stop when it's done charging. Make sure you put all your covers back on. This is called the Vector. And let me get the cover back on here. All right, the cover's back on. It's called the Vector. This is 700 amp, I believe. Like I said, it says right on here that that this will start a 4 and a 6 cylinder automobile. So for an 8 cylinder, they do have bigger models, you know, with a higher amperage, that you may want to, you know, look into getting one of those bigger ones if you have a vehicle with an 8 cylinder. But if you're just going to use it for your ATV, UTV with the small 12 volt batteries, this would be great. I mean, it would jump it in, you know, no time at all. It's got everything on here. Okay, it's used as a jump starter. Okay, and you have 2 amp, 2.1 amp USB. You've got your 12 volt. Okay, so we're talking 12 volt on your power port. Okay, and it has an alarm, which is very nice. If you put the, I don't know, some cars it's really hard to tell which one is positive and which one is negative on the battery. Well, this has an alarm. If you put it on backwards, it will sound the alarm, so you know that you're on the battery, you're connected the wrong way. So that's a nice feature to have. It's good for 12 volt batteries. You can jump them, and you're good. There's nothing nothing great about being out in the mountains or something and being stranded with a bad battery or having no power. You know, so it's recommended, you know, that you carry stuff, you know, so you'll be prepared for an emergency. And you never know when you know, you could run out of gas, or, you know, you go to start your car and it doesn't start, it's cold out. So definitely, I like this thing, but I like it most because it has that extra power in case I need to charge my phone, or I need to charge, you know, my speaker. As you know, a lot of us, you know, are couples, so we have several cell phones, or if you have a family, you have several cell phones, you have several items that need charging. So you really, realistically, a car charger, you know, you could use that up with a couple of kids, a wife, and you need alternate ways to charge your stuff. And it's always good to have your devices charged. So we got the Vector. The Vector 700 amp. Okay? 12 volt, 2.1 amp on the USB. Very good item to have. Keep it around if you need your car needs a jump, or see somebody on the side of the road needs a jump, or just to charge your devices. It's a good thing to have around. Okay, it's pretty handy. So, Mr. Fix-It coming at you with the Vector 700 amp. Check it out. If you can, get yourself one, pick it up. You won't regret it. And like I said, make sure you keep the battery charged so your battery doesn't die early, and you'll be good to go. The Vector, get yourself one. Mr. Fix-It coming at you. Any questions, comments, leave them in the comments, and I'll be glad to get back to you. I try to get back to you within 24 hours. Otherwise, like and share the video. A lot of people can use this thing, and especially if you got a friend that has a lot of toys, even a boat. I mean, if you're out on the seas, man. There's nothing like getting stranded, and sea tow takes a while to get there. So any kind of toys you have, you know, if you're a wilderness seeker, you know, this thing is great. Like and share. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, man, and you'll get you'll get all my videos as they come up. There's all kinds of stuff I do videos on. So, thanks again for coming. Be straight. Be good. I'm out. Mr. Fix It.